This is Rick back here at the Old Car Garage. And what's going on over here today is really going to be nothing. I just came over because we're going to take my wife's Sue's Mach 1 Mustang and getting it ready. We're taking it to a car show for Father's Day. So here, let me turn the camera on. We'll take a look at it while I tell you about it. Well, there it is. It gets real dusty in here. But we're going to drive this up to Gering, Nebraska for the Father's Day car show. And from where we're at here in northern Colorado, Gering, Nebraska, it's about 140 miles. And actually, that'll be a good run for it. You know, we've taken this, or I haven't. She's driven that up there a few times over the years. And yeah, it's good to get it out and, you know, exercise a little bit and run. It's going to be hot, like probably in the 90s, but she said she's up for it, so I kind of came over here and get it started up, check the fluids under the hood a little bit and stuff, and already aired up all the tires. The tires are all good. And then she's going to come over here in a little bit. We're going to take it back to our house. You know, this is just our storage barn over here. She's going to drive it back to our house. We'll, you know, put it in the garage over there and be ready to go in the morning. But, yeah, here, I'll start it up. Yeah, here it is inside. It's a real nice car. It's been fully restored. And actually, we've had this for probably 20 years. Whoops, dropped the camera. We've had this about 20 years. And we didn't do any of this. She wrote the big check from a restoration place back east. And we had it shipped out here. And, well, had a lot of fun with it over the years. And it's, yeah, it draws a lot of attention. It's kind of an investment car, but here, let me get it started. It's a 71 Mach 1. It's not the 351, it's a 302, but everything's been gone through on it from the place, you know, all the brakes, suspension, and yeah, she'll drive it down the freeway. The last time I was following her with my truck with all our gear, you know, I couldn't keep up to her. Then I come over this hill looking for her, and here she was being stopped by the police, getting a speeding ticket. So after that, she slowed it down. So her name's Sue. I call her Mustang Sue, but anyway, let's put the camera on my hair, and let's get it started up. It hasn't been ran in a couple of weeks, so it's probably got to crank a little bit. And it's just the mechanical fuel pump. Reach in here. There we go. Give it a couple pumps. Should go now. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's a little loud. It's got like turbo mufflers on it and stuff. I'm going to rev it up a little bit. And go check the oil and stuff. Yeah, it's quite the beast. I'll tell you. It's a fun car. All right. I better go take a look under the hood, make sure everything is okay. Well, I got under the hood, and we've run into a snag here. You know, the oil is all good and everything. The fluid, I looked the cap of the radiator before I started it. And everything's good, but the fuel pump's leaking. It's got a little gas drip coming down there. If you can see it down there. Let me take a look. Put the camera down here. Not much light down there. Probably can't see. Right about down there. Well, that kind of sucks. Could throw a little wrench in our works. So, guess I'll call up the local Napa store and see if they got a fuel pump. I'll be back. Well, it looks like we're shut down. The car's taking us to the car show. I called up to the closest parts store, which is a Napa. They don't have one on the shelf for 302, 71 Ford 302. But they can get one, but it might be a day or two. And we got to leave in the morning. So, and my buddy, he'd come over and help me put it on, but he's not available till another day anyway, so we're just going to go anyway. But here, I'll kind of show you. See what I got. I put this piece of cardboard under here. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's gas. Yeah, so it's, I want to make sure what it was, just what it was leak. I put that right underneath the fuel line there on the fuel pump. And it's dripping gas, so not going to deal with that. I've had cars catch on fire one time before, and I said never again. So, especially with Sue driving this 100 and some miles, no, that's a disaster waiting to happen. So, I told her about it, and she's not too disappointed. I think it's going to be 97 degrees, and she'd rather ride with me in the air conditioning anyway, so we're just going to go. We paid the entry fees, we got the motel and everything, so we're just going to leave this here, and I'll shoot some video up there at that Gering Father's Day car show. So, oh well, kind of was anxious to get it up there, but maybe next year. I got to wait till I get this fixed. More to come. Well, we did make the trip up to Nebraska for the Gering car show after all. We just left the Mustang in the shop. We didn't have time to get that fuel pump changed because we basically left the next day. And my wife was going to drive that up here. I don't think she was too disappointed because it's a 150-mile drive and it's about 90-some degrees. But anyway, this is where the car show is held. There's a little traffic here. Go by. And where's this place here? The Monument Inn in Gering, Nebraska. So we're here a day early. And you can see, let's check this out. Tomorrow, this place will be full of classic cars, hot rods, everything, all through here. Really nice. So, we'll wheel down here, we'll take a look. It's all empty now. These are actually the premium spots right here. I think these guys that have it, we've been coming up here for probably every Father's Day for like 10, 12 years. And there's like a car club takes up all the spaces here, which is nice. It's under these shade trees here. Yeah, and it can get to, I've been up here when it's been 100 degrees, so you can't get this spot just driving in. We're here a day early. And you actually get a room at this hotel. You have to book like a year in advance. Let's go down here a little bit. Cars are showing up. Let's go over here and take a look. Oh, here's a nice old Chevy truck, and man, what's he got in the back here? It looks like a Look at an old Harley back here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that. Road here. These are these prime spots. It's a little cooler here today than we thought. 55. Chevelle. Always like the El Caminos. Well, here's a Mach 1 like ours, but this has the 351. Ours is just the 302, but still nice. It's a pretty nice car here. Yeah. Street rods. Pretty good turnout. Yeah. Ford. It's a cool old Chevy here. I like this. Oh, here we go. I like this guy. Smoking Joe's Wrecker Service. If I need a tow, I'll give this guy a call. Oh, another cool thing about this up here, this road here, I'll move out here a little bit and I don't want to get myself run over. This road out here is actually the Oregon Trail. Yeah, this is the original Oregon Trail. You go about 15 miles that direction, goes into Scotts Bluff. There's an interpretive center down there, museum. But yeah, this is the original Oregon trail right through here. Kind of cool. Who would have thought, 100 and some odd years it would be looking like this. Let's go back over here. This hot rod here. Oh, that's nice. Small block, dual quads, big meat tires. Man. Nice 57. I like the color on that. Some of my favorite YouTuber guys have 57s. There you go, Doug. Mike, check that one out. That's it. Disc brakes. That's pretty cool. '63 Nova convertible. Boy, this thing looks like dead stock original. I like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this isn't the actual car show, just where people stay here at the hotel. Actually, the car show's at the amphitheater about a few miles down the road. The car show's tomorrow on Saturday. This is Friday. People are starting to fill up at the hotel here. Let's go down here and take a look at some of these cars. Yeah, that's really nice. Super Sport. Colorado plates, 1966. Ford Cyclone GT. Nice paint on that also. That's really nice. Nice Ford truck. Nice 55 Chevy over here. This looks like to be about a 1970 Buick Grand Sport convertible. Let's see what year this is. Seems to be 70. Oh, it's 72. Wow, this is really nice. Man, sharp car. Like that. Ford Deluxe. Something's going on here with this cool old Ford. He's got some big old tube headers coming out the fender well. Something tells me this ain't stock. Nice Cadillac convertible. Nice color paint on that. Okay. cars. Ford Falcon, Ranchero. Nasty looking Dodge Dart, Dodge Coronet RT. Man, I think it was stuck. But there's something I don't think I've ever seen one of these. This is like a Dodge Spirit of 76. Wow, look at this. I don't think I've ever seen one of these. Sure, let's take a closer look. Wyoming plates. Get out of the sun a little bit. Yeah, there's something. Dodge Dart Sport. Wow, Spirit of 76 edition. I didn't even know they made these. Let's move the camera around. Take a look. Take a look at this interior in this. Wow, is that really cool? Original? I bet you this is the one rare car. Down there, through our hardtop Bel Air. Let's see, where is he from? Minotaur, Nebraska. I think I know this guy, actually. Nice car. Let's see. What we got here? 32 Chevrolet. Man, look at that. Looks like it's original. Even has the original safety inspector sticker on the windshield there. This thing is like way cool. These lights. Google horn. Nebraska throw. Man. Yep, that's about original to get. 56 four-door. Nice. Let's see what else is over here. Okay, here we go. A 56 Ford Victoria, four-door. That's nice. Red, white. El Camino. Kind of like mine, same year, I think. Always like the El Caminos.
Toby, we got about 10 minutes till we start doing the raffle.
Look at this Pontiac Bonneville 455 wagon. Man, I need something like this. Luggage rack, man, I dig this. Hood mounted tack? I wonder if that was original or not. I don't know. Then we got a Charger here. What's that about? I don't know, 74 or something? Yep. Then the big line down there. What they're all waiting for down there is they're giving out free ice cream. Want to get in line down there for that. More cars this way. I'll stroll down there and take a look. Yeah, here it is inside the convention center. Show you how big this place is. Kind of empty right now. People are just starting to show up. But we're here on Friday, Saturday night. All these tables will be packed for the awards banquet. So we just came in here to get out of the heat. And also here on Friday, they give you a free pulled pork sandwich lunch here. So I'll tell you, up here in Nebraska, they feed you. So this is definitely worth checking out. Down here having a good time. Yep, good turnout out here. I think it's about 72. Yep, 72. That's paint. Mustang. That looks like it'd be about a 63 split window right here. There's a nice car. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I kind of can't get over the detail of this Chevy here. Man, this thing is just really nice. I like it's like jet black. It's kind of like a darker red here. I don't know if they came original like that. Probably not. Probably all black. But man, whoever did this did a heck of a job. Look at the running boards on this thing. Wow. This is really nice. Watch, I'll get myself run over here. Let's back it out. I want to take a look at the front here.
Who's your grandpa?
32 Chevy. Yeah, look at the front. Look at the front of this, the detail. Man. That's when they used to make cars, I'll tell you. Well, I was heading through the parking lot. I came across this 59 Ford Galaxy Starliner. Yeah, this is really nice car. One of the nicer ones I've seen. Well, let's take a close-up look. Take a look what we got going on here. Man, blue. Man. People build some nice stuff. Look at the camera down. Look at this car. Wow. There's this old guy taking off in that 59 Starliner. Boy, that thing is cool. I didn't get a chance to talk to him. I'll catch him tomorrow. There's a back shot of that 63 Nova SS. Convertible. Pure stock. I think it's nice. Always like the SS's where they put all that, the extra chrome trim on these. That's a nice car. But then, I like Novas. So I've had a few over the years.